How y'all doing, Mr. Ugly? Listen, it's Friday, man. I'm laying down on the couch, man, watching Gunsmoke. It's what I normally do, man. I just was thinking, and doing a lot of it, man. And I've been watching some of the things that y'all have been telling me to watch. But one thing I just want to clarify to y'all that I try to be as transparent as possible about my faults, and I'm hoping that I did this channel in hopes that other men with the with psychological mental illness, other black men specifically, because we as black men try not to let people know that we got shit going on upstairs, that it ain't lining, and and also too, we as black men need to take accountability when we putting our hands on these women, and I have put my hands on my ex, and this is one of the reasons why we're not together anymore, and I can't blame her, but women, but I've learned as I got older, and every day you get older, and I learned that in this separation, in this breakup, and it's been going on. We've been broke up going on 4 years. We have had no contact or nothing, and we live in the same city. So it's like she has moved on with her life. So now I have to just move on with mine. But in the same time, I realize that in listening to people and listening to some of the people that y'all told me to listen to, the universe will not put nobody in my path until I get myself together, and that's what I'm realizing, because I be like, damn man, like I know guys that are worse than me. I know guys that are worse than me. Like they cheat on their girl all the time. They be having beautiful women and they cheat on them, and they just be fucking. They go on dates with other women, and it's like I got a partner now. Like all he does is fuck other women, and he been living with his girlfriend for like 20 something years, and all he do is fuck other women. I'm saying like, damn. So I be like, yo, bro, turn me on to one of them chicks and shit, and he throw me off like, I man, but he never do. So, but I said that to say is because I just realized that the universe, and listening to some of these people that I've been listening to, I realized that the universe is not going to allow me to be with another woman until the universe get me right. And on something else, I've realized that women that women don't leave us. We leave women. So it's like when I first met her, I came off as this guy that I gave her this guy. But then as we been again our relationship, I became somebody else. So she left that person. So that's why I realized that women don't leave us, we leave them. Because the person that I came into the relationship as, that person left. And I became somebody else. And that's why she left. And then I also realized too, man, that women will leave you. Women will leave a man for two reasons: assaulting her and cheating on her. Other than that, a woman would stay with you. A woman would stay with you, ride with you to the wheels fall off. But she's not going to put up with too much. She's not going to put up with cheating, and she's not going to put up with you putting your hands on her. And that's understandable. Um, we as men, if you ask a man why you and so and so broke up, first thing she gonna say, oh yeah, he gonna say, man, that bitch did so and so so so. That bitch did so and so so so. That bitch did so and so so so. What you do? What did you do? Niggas ain't really gonna tell you the truth. They gonna tell you half the truth until you talk to her. Then she'll tell you, oh, that nigga gave me an STD. I done had like 3, 4 STDs behind that nigga. Then so damn, bro, you ain't tell me you gave an STD. Man, I ain't give that bitch no STD. That bitch lying. Why would she lie on you by giving her STD, bro? You know what I'm saying? So niggas, a lot of niggas is not gonna tell you the truth about what they did to cause that woman to leave. Cause like I said, and I've realized a woman will not leave you. A woman would not leave you She'll leave that other person that you became, but she won't leave the original person that she met. And that's something that I understood now. I understand now that if I'm gonna come into a relationship with a woman, I'm coming into a relationship with a woman like this, and this is how I'm gonna have to stay, and this is how I am. This is one reason why I said what I said about heavy set women. This is me. This is me. I'm coming into relationship honest and open. This is me. I, 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 I'm not physically attracted to overweight women. This is me. I'm coming into a relationship. I ain't coming into a relationship on some bullshit like I try it, man. Damn, because I know 6 months down the line, I'm gonna be like, man, fuck this shit. It's me, and I understand that a lot of women choose better looking men because that's them. Because down 6 months, because her homegirl could say, girl, that man's he a good man. He might not be that attractive, but girl, he's a good man. He work, he got this, he got that. He can do it. And 6 months down the line, she'll try dating this man, but 6 months down the line, she looking at this man like, ugh. And now she ain't happy no more. And he wondering why you not happy. And she saying, because I'm just not into this. You feel what I'm saying? Or a nigga with a little dick. She might be like, yo, like, yeah, his dick might be little, but he's a good man. He's really a good man. His dick little as shit, but he's a really a good man. You know what I'm saying? And then she's trying to have sex with this man. He's not pleasing her sexually. He's not pleasing her sexually, but he's a good man. But then 6 months down the line, she like, man, fuck this. I just can't do this, man. I mean, I'm not even getting pleased sexually. You see what I'm saying? I understand. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And this is about the truth. It's like it's about truth. It's just about truth, man. And I get it. And I understand that a lot of times people miss their blessings by superficial shit. And I just feel like the universe, at my point in my life right now, that the universe is just telling me to chill. Chill. Just chill. It's Friday night. This is another Friday night. Well, actually I started working. I started working at some clubs and shit. So I'm going to work tonight. But Friday nights, I use like weekends. I just usually be home. Like I'm home every day. I go to my business. I told y'all I started a car wash. Yo, if y'all want to donate any money to me, matter of fact, I'm gonna put up my thing. I'm not asking y'all to donate. I'm not on here tomorrow. Yeah, man, give me some money. Don't nah. It's like y'all would like to donate. I just opened up a car wash business. I know I opened it at the wrong time of the year, but actually it's not really the wrong time of the year. It's the right time of the year because people really ain't trying to wash their cars and clean their cars in the cold. So that's an opportunity for me to make some money. But I just started a car wash business, man. So I'm trying to get that up and going. But I got it up and going. Let me stop saying. Let me stop speaking negative. I have it up and going. It's just some supplies that I need. So I have a vacuum cleaner, but it's not like powerful. So I gotta wash some more cars and get some money going where I can buy me a more powerful vacuum cleaner. I need a wet vac actually, because actually today somebody came was like, yo, can you clean seats? And I was like, the vacuum I have is not a wet vac. It's not powerful enough to suck the water out. So I'm trying to get a wet vac. Hopefully I can get a wet vac by next week. If I tomorrow, I'm not going to wash cars on Sundays. So it's like Monday through Saturday. So if I can do that, then get the wet vac, yeah, I could I would be able to do upholstery, and I could be able to do seats and shit like that. I've been on YouTube looking at the YouTube tutorials or shit, so I'm getting pretty good at it. And it's really a flourishing business, man. My goal is to be mobile with at least 2 trucks. I want 2 trucks, 2 vans mobile, and then I want my site. I want my base. Then I want 2 trucks to be mobile because in the city I'm at, it's really a need for it. Like I know it's like a lot of people doing it, but it's money out there, and it's money. Um, so I'm trying to stay busy, and like I said again, I appreciate everybody. I'm on 9 minutes. I appreciate everybody, but and I'll put up my Cash App If anybody would like to donate, if you want to donate, that's cool. Not, hey, blessings, thank you. Um, uh, the original reason why I came on is accountability, and I'm just trying to be accountable for my actions and what I did wrong, um, in my relationship and what I did wrong with the way I'm moving, and so that the next woman I'll meet, this will never happen again. Because now I know that um, women don't deserve that, and I have to. Another thing that was bothering me too, that I noticed is what is it called when like so she had like a homegirl. Her homegirl will always talk about her man, like, yeah, my man do this, my man could do that, my man, yeah. Like, for instance, like my tire, like my car was, like one time my car was like running fucked up. Oh, my man could fix it. Like, she always was like giving her man praise. And my woman never did that. Like, she didn't praise me, and that was something that I felt like, because I'm really handy at a lot of things. Like, and like I'm really handy at plumbing. I'm really handy. I did shingling on roof. I know how to fix a roof. Like, I'm really handy at things that a man's supposed to do, because I was raised by my grandfather. So I'm really handy at a lot of stuff. And throughout my life, I've done jobs with people, so I learned a lot of things. And I'm really handy. But it was like she never gave me props, like, you know what I'm saying? And that too was like irritated me. Like, she never like she never gave me validation, man. You know what I'm saying? And that, I think that would spin me too. Um uh like, even like, I know that a man's job is to pay all the bills. I would pay all the bills in the house, like every bill I paid. And it just seemed like it still wasn't good enough. Then she know she wanted jewelry. Then I would buy her jewelry. That still wasn't good enough. And and honestly, y'all know the only thing that a man wants is sex, food, love, respect. You know what I'm saying? That's all a man want. Like, honestly, sex, food. I mean, honestly, a man could cook. But if you home all day, damn, you could cook. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing a man really want is sex, food, and goddamn respect. When he go home, don't we have no nigga up in my house. Respect me. Don't be talking all greasy when you're around people. Respect me. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, when I would want sex, it was like she was always not wanting to have sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the sex had stopped. So yeah, it was like, I think I said in the previous video, like, she had stopped having sex with me. So it was like, it was that too, you know. And these days was pushing me too. Like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Like, what's the problem? Then it was like, well, maybe my sex was garbage. Like, maybe my sex had became garbage to her. And then it was like, yo, talk to me. Is that the problem? Like, is my sex garbage? Like, let's talk about it. And then we even was talking about doing things like with swingers, like getting into swinger clubs, like maybe, what, you want to try something new? You want to try the swinger thing? Like, it was just, I would try different things with her, man. It was like, still wasn't good enough. And then, like I said, that's when I started noticing that she was paying attention to dudes that looked a certain way, like, which y'all with black women would consider really handsome men. Like, we would go to a restaurant and a dude would be a waiter, and he was like a light skinned dude, and she would like just be staring at him. I'm like, the fuck. Yeah, so it was like, then we go to a grocery store, we go anywhere. It was like certain dudes she would be looking at and staring at, and like one time I just like I walked off somewhere, came back, a dude was talking to her, a light skinned dude was talking to her. And I'm like, and I walked out, and then he kind of walked off, and then it was like, yo, what was that about? And she was like, oh, he was just asking me, was I with anybody and stuff like that. But the way his mannerism, the way he was talking, like you was giving him conversation. So it's like shit like that was like, damn. And then it was like, she started getting on these dating sites, and like I said, the dudes that she was talking to were light skinned, pretty boys. So that's why, became a thing where it was like, damn. I can remember one time, man. Her daughter had graduated from her daughter was going into high school, so she graduated from whatever that shit is, junior high. And her daughter even was on that ugly thing where, like, her daughter didn't want me coming to the graduation. because I was ugly. And she didn't want her friends to see me. So she was like, mama, you can come, but I don't want him to come. And mama was like, what? She was like, why? She was like, I don't want him. I don't want people to see him. Like, for real, she said that shit. And I'm like, what? And then she walked off and she was like, hey, come. She called the girl name. I'm not going to call their names. She called the girl name and she was like, come here. And she was like, what? So I was like, it's okay, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And so the day of it, her and her, me and her mother went. And so like all the parents was meeting each other and shit. So she went and she came and she got her mother and she grabbed her mother's hand and said, Mama, you come with me. She said, you go to the car. Hurry up, go to the car before people see you. And I was like, what? And like I really literally started crying. Like I started fucking crying, bro. And I walked to the car. And her mother showed empathy. Her mother was like, what the fuck? So her mother, like, because the parents was there, went, over and introduced herself. But her mother, like, really grabbed. Her mother was upset too. Her mother grabbed her, like, I could see her and her mother walking. So her mother was walking ahead of her, and she was like slowly walking, and her mother was kind of tearing up a little bit too. And her mother like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And her mother like got in her shit about it. And we got in the car. We drove. Us both. No, your ass is going down to your fucking your people down in the country. So it's like her mother showed empathy for that. But this is what her mother put in her because these are the men that her mother she would see her mother talk about and it was attracted to. You see what I'm saying? Like like for instance, her mother would take her to school. So whenever like a boy walked by, a light skinned little boy, her mother said, oh, he's cute. But she wouldn't say he was cute to the darker boys. But it was always the light skinned boys, like, oh, that boy's cute. Because I would hear her, like I would ride to school with them sometimes. And a little boy would walk by and her mother would be like, oh, he's a cutie right there, Lyric. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say her name. I don't mean to say the child's name, man, but her mother would be like, that's a cutie right there. That's a cutie. And like it was always a light skinned boy. It was always a light skinned boy. And her mother was like, he's a cutie. He's a cutie. So this is what her daughter would see. Light skinned boys being cute, dark skinned boys being ugly. So this was what she was putting in her mother. Her mother was putting in her. So yeah, man. So this is the reason why I feel like I said that I'm Mr. Ugly because even in high school, when I was coming up in school, I was ugly. Like and all the girls was, I'm ugly, I'm ugly, I'm ugly, and I never really got no play. I didn't have sex until I was like in my like late 20s, like damn near 30. I didn't have sex. I was like damn near 30, and that was from a crackhead, and I never really had a relationship with a woman until I was in my late 30s. So like in my life, I only had like honestly in my life, as far as relationships, I had in my life 3 relationships in my life, as into my life today. Like 3 relationships. Like I said, this is my woman. 3. So and I'm 56 years old. I'm 56 years old, y'all. So this is a little, like I said, this is a little about me. Um, why y'all say you don't stop calling yourself Mr. Ugly, but it's like even now when I go out and try to introduce myself to women, they'll throw it back. It's like, yeah, you're a nice guy, but I don't know if I can date you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, honestly, it's like overweight women be the ones that are attracted to me. And I don't know, but it's in my mind, and I know that I'm gonna get some comments for this, and I'm cool with it. But it's like in my mind, if you was 100 pounds lighter, would you talk to me? This is in my mind. This is what I see. When overweight women talk to me, when overweight women be like, "Ooh, you're sexy," you this and the third. If you were 100 pounds lighter, would you talk to me? Honestly, ask yourself. Honestly, ask yourself. If you was 100 pounds lighter, 80 pounds lighter, 40, 50, 60 pounds lighter, would you actually really talk to me? Or would you talk to pretty boy over there? So this is the reason why I be like, nah. Cause And also to women with a bunch of kids always want to talk to me. And again, if you ain't have all them kids, would you talk to me? Honestly. If you ain't have two, three, four, five kids, would you talk to me? Would you really give me the time of day? So the only reason why you give me the time of day because you know the rest of these niggas ain't gonna do nothing but wanna fuck you. So an ugly man like me to have a pretty woman, I'm gonna treat you like a queen. So this is why you want me, or either desperation and got y'all to the point where shit, fuck it, I'll take an ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling in my mind. Like desperation has got overweight women and women with kids to the point where like fuck it. All the rest of these niggas ain't shit. I done had the pretty boys. Fuck it. I might as well just get this ugly ass man. Fuck it. I heard ugly men treat women better anyway. You know what I'm saying? But why you ain't think about that shit 100 pounds before you gained 100 pounds, or why you ain't think about that shit before you had all them kids? That'd be my thinking, man. Yo, it's been 20 minutes, man. I'm about to get off this thing.